Hey guys, happy holidays, and I hope that the holiday season is treating you all well. And to help that to go further, Max and Fix has a list of wonderful things that we'd love to share with you that you can pass along to your family and your friends and your other loved ones to make it a memorable holiday season. All right, guys, I do have a list of things here, but before we get started, I'm gonna ask that you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm a little calmer today. It's the holiday season. I'm feeling the hot cocoa. I'm feeling the Christmas atmosphere. So, take the ride with me. And don't forget to hit the bell because that'll let you know when we dropped another video. And then you get to stay tuned in to what we do. All right, guys, let's get started. Just to kick it off, we got some tiered presents. A lot of times we know that we struggle to figure out like what are we gonna get one person versus the next. A cost-friendly gift. What's a gift that someone might really like? Where's the value or the thought? Well, I'm hoping I get to help you out with that this holiday season so you don't have to go through it alone. So we're gonna go over some gifts that is gonna go in 3 tiers. I have gifts from $0 to $50. I have gifts from $50 to $200 and then $200 and up. I mean, if it shows how much you care for someone by the size of the gift or how much money you spent, then this is also the list for you, all right? Let's start off with our lower tier. I say the lower tier because of the price point, but these are actually very great items. These are items that I use on an everyday basis. Some of my favorite things. I'm not Oprah, but David's got his own list, all right? So from $0 to $50, we do have, first and foremost, how could we not name this first, are the Apple AirTags. And the Apple AirTags, they came out this year. They've been a hot button item, and I like it just to keep up with the things that I feel like are too small to keep up with it standing alone. Like my keys, wallet, I've used it for luggage, and now I'm using it to show you just exactly what it looks like. And they do come in packages. If you want one AirTag, you're gonna come out of pocket $29. All right, but for a pack of 4, you're coming out of pocket $99. If you're someone who loses things often, you got a couple things that you want to keep track of, go ahead, splurge on the 4-pack and save $20. Ew. Bow! So yes, we got the AirTags here, very nice and compact. I mean, it's already on the keychain for you. It comes in a nice leather case, so you can attach it to something without, the difficulty of figuring out how do you use it. You know how to use it, but where do you place it? You got a nice, convenient AirTag leather case here with a key ring, and there it is. Like you could put on, again, your key ring, drop it in your luggage, your purse. It's just that much easier to keep up with the things that you use on an everyday basis that you're more inclined to use. And let's just switch gears just a little bit. This was for the Apple fans, but if you are more of a Samsung Galaxy person, we do also have the Samsung Galaxy Smart Tag. I will say that it is a little bit more economic than the AirTags. Those are priced at a good $19.99, $19.99. Very catchy, very easy to say, very easy for you to spend. How about that? And for the 2-pack, they are $40 that are usually $60. So, I mean, not only are you shopping for the holiday, you get to shop for the holiday, get this valuable gift for someone, and get it at a discount at a steal for $40. I don't know what else you'd argue with if you are doing holiday shopping and you get to save a nice $20 on a gift that's gonna have the longevity and make someone's life just that much easier. All right, guys, on our last $0 to $50 list, we have the Anker Fast Charger. It comes in a nice compact box like this to your outlet. All right, a lot of folks are finding this valuable because, I mean, if you are an Apple fan, they no longer offer it. So a lot of folks are using these as gifts this holiday season, and they are on sale on Amazon for $14.99. All right, again, another valuable gift because fast charging saves lives. We don't even need to go there. Everyone, if you have a phone, you know that. I mean, you have a dead phone, you want to get out the door. I need a fast charger. I got to get to the concert. I got to get to the supermarket. I got to pick up my kids.
Oh, say less.
You want a fast charger. It's a valuable gift. It's small, but it does big things, all right? To our next tier of $50 to $200, and these are getting a little bit more exciting. We're gonna start off with the HomePod Mini. Okay, guys, if you are familiar with Apple HomePods that came out some time ago, you know that they were relatively big. They look like a big pickle jar. Almost. Well, they went ahead and said, we don't need to do that anymore. We got you here in the mini. All right. Just because it's mini doesn't mean that it has small sound though. This does very well inside of the home. It does very well around my house, you know. And I mean, if you're an Apple fan, you already know the connectivity benefits that come along with it. And this is a great gift, especially if you have someone who's a music lover, or maybe you know someone who doesn't necessarily like music, but they maybe pay attention to entertainment around the home. I mean, this is easy for you to just set up. You can drop a couple of them, maybe a kitchen, the living room, the bedroom, and you can enjoy, you know, a movie throughout the house. You know, you can enjoy listening to the TV while you're maneuvering around the house. But originally, I think they only came in black and white, and then they moved and incorporated a few more for a total of 5 colors. I just happened to grab my favorite color right here. This orange is banging, baby. For a smart speaker, for $99, I feel like that is a great buy. I mean, yeah, your portable speakers are a little less than that, but this does a little bit more than what a portable speaker would give you the ability to do. So that is a very good consideration, especially for a gift. Under the tree, it might look small, so people might question it. Some people might like, is my name on that gift? Do I really want it? But when you tear it open, you're gonna really wanna tear it open. Let's move along to the Airpods Generation 3. That one just came out as well this year. This right here is what I would call a stocking stuffer. I mean, the ones I mentioned before, the AirTags and the Galaxy Smart Tag, those are also very, very nice stocking stuffers. It almost makes the stocking look empty, but when you pull it out, you'll be like, oh, I can really use this. Well, I mean, a little bigger, the AirPods are a little bigger, but again, if you're talking about, if we're talking about entertainment and tapping into music and, you know, tapping into podcasts and things like that, but you want the privacy of it all, go ahead and tap into the AirPods. We've done a couple of reviews with the line of AirPods recently. And this one here, if you've watched those videos, you'll know it kind of took the design of the AirPod Pros, just without the silicone tip. You got the charging case in here that prolongs that life so that, you know, you're not always running to a charger. Again, an amazing stocking stuffer. I know that some holiday traditions, well, at least in my family, instead of doing big gifts for everybody, we'll do little gatherings and get stocking stuffers. Some people do gag gifts. Sometimes the stocking stuffers are amazing. That right there would be an amazing stocking stuffer for whoever you choose. So yeah, guys, give that a look and tell me, guys, how you feel about these new AirPods, the Generation 3s. They just came out, so I'm still like getting some critiques, some reviews about how people are using them and what they feel about it. Don't be a stranger about that either. I mean, we're meeting here. Some of you have watched those other videos and are back here. Some of you are watching Max and Fix's videos for the first time. Comment and let us know what your thoughts are on those AirPods. We're gonna tap into another side of entertainment for the gamers out there. The PS5, we've had that for a year, and a lot of folks are really enjoying it, especially the controller that you would use to play it. It's very immersive. If you look on the back here, it tells you some of the features. The haptic feedback and the adaptive triggers are some of the most talked about features I've heard on these controllers, on these handsets. And it's very comfortable to hold, and they come in an array of beautiful colors. If you know a game in your life and you're gonna go get something to contribute to that, you can't really do much wrong unless you just get a really bad game for them to play. Anybody who's anybody would appreciate, you know, you pushing their game time a little further. And that's all that's gonna do. They're like, you got me a controller? You must really want me to play. Thank you. Those of you who played the PS5, let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you feel about these controllers versus the PS4 controllers. I mean, I feel like I already know what I'm going to hear. And these controllers, they are $69. You're not breaking the $100 mark, and it's actually, that's a decent price point for a gift. So our last tier, and I really hope I'm making a difference and making this easy for you guys, because I know how hard gift shopping is. You playing with the big boys now. $200 and up. We're gonna start with the Xbox Series S. We also have done reviews on the Xboxes, so if you haven't watched those yet, look out for it, get to know a little bit more about that. We're not going to go into too much depth about those because they have a lot that goes along with them. I've gotten a chance to play the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S, and let's just say I'm not disappointed. I've been a PlayStation man all my life. I still am a PlayStation man and will be all my life. but let's just say I'm not going to discriminate against this bad boy here. The Xbox Series S starts at $299, and the X is at $499. Now, what's the difference outside of the look of the color and the shape? How you play the game. The Xbox S is a digital system. The Xbox X is a disc system. If you like to physically have your games on hand, then yes, you want the X. But if you are more of a digital person and you like just to grab your console and go, you want to look at the Xbox S. And I feel like that's a question you might want to ask whoever you're buying this gift for. You don't want to let them know that you're buying a gift. If someone got an Xbox, oh my God, I got an Xbox. But the last thing you'd want to hear is, oh, I would have rather had the digital, or I would rather have the disc version. I mean, because there are those people who receive gifts very badly and they tell you what they'd rather versus being grateful for what they got. So just to save all that, go ahead and ask the question. They're both great devices. They both come with amazing features and major improvements in load time. And as a gamer, pretty sure that's one of the starting points that they'll talk about in their experience and what they'd hope for and what they expect. All right, guys, so that was the Xbox S and the X. We're going to move along to the PS5s. The PlayStations have been here for a year, and we've had a lot of fun with them, though they have been hard to find. If you got them, you've been lucky, okay? It's been a year and I'm still trying to find a couple of them. I have friends who are still trying to get their hands on them. It has not been an easy task. The PlayStations are going for $499 and $399. The $499 is your disc version. So they did the same thing as Xbox with releasing a digital and a disc. And they also have the digital for $399. At those prices, they'll definitely be harder to find. It'll be easier to find if the prices are a little bit further up. If that's something that you're dealing with, maybe you'll be blessed enough to be buying a gift for someone who doesn't mind a late Christmas gift. Maybe they'll call it a New Year's gift because they're just going to spend all month of January just playing with this thing. And I'm pretty sure whoever gets their hands on it will definitely be a happy gamer. Sticking on track with consoles, we're going to go ahead and take a little bit smaller. To my right, you do see the Nintendo Switch. This is the Nintendo Switch OLED version. This is running $349, and we also have the Nintendo Switch for $299. We have two choices for the Nintendo Switch for you to choose from. I know a lot of folks like to buy Nintendo Switches for their younger kids. It's portable, it's fun, it keeps them entertained, it keeps them distracted. I get to play my games on the go. So if you're one of those people and also like to play those classic games, not necessarily classic, but those reminiscent games with characters like Mario and things like that, yeah, go ahead and tap into your Nintendo. That way, maybe you can play it with your kids and your younger family members or your younger friends and loved ones. Nintendo's never a bad option. Keep that in mind. You got the PlayStations, the Xboxes, and the Nintendos, all to choose from, very great consoles, and that is an array of choices, and all of them will make someone happy. So you just need to know who you're buying a gift for and go ahead and just go off of that, because you know there is politics inside of the gaming. Microsoft versus Sony versus Nintendo. Just know your audience. We're gonna tap into two other AirPods that we've talked about in some other videos that we've done. Again, if you haven't watched our other videos, go ahead and take a look. You know, see what we said about them, know why you're buying them, and watch our videos to find that out. First one we're gonna talk about is AirPods Pro. Now, we touched on the AirPods Pro when I talked about the Airpods Generation, just because of the similar design. For the AirPods 3, they took from these bad boys. These are the ones that I use the most. I do feel like it's a great intermediary choice between the Generation 3s and the AirPod Maxes. It is slightly more than the AirPods Generation 3. This goes for $249. The active noise cancellation and the transparency mode are often things that save my life. When you want to just listen to what you're playing, be it the music, a podcast, or anything like that, or maybe you're walking in the street and you just want to ignore somebody. I mean, back in the day, I mean, you would have to fake like you couldn't hear them. These will make that the truth. Like, I just didn't hear you. I'm so sorry. Go ahead and grab these. They're amazing. One thing I will mention about these over the 3s that I feel like would be worthy of a mention, the silicone tips that come with the Pros, they do come in 3 different sizes, and whoever you get them for, just, you know, make sure that they know. It's there for their comfort, for one, but overall it's there for their performance. If you want to make the most out of these AirPod Pros, you do want to make sure you have the right size silicone tip in your ear. The box is a little bigger, but that does not mean that it's not a great stocking stuffer, because it'll fit right in. Love to grab and reach into one of those, and I already have a pair. $249. go ahead and grab your loved ones one, especially if you know they like, to be dealing with the music and things like that. It's a great choice. Now, our last item on this overall list and on the 200 and up list, but it's certainly not least, the AirPods Max. This is the big boy of the AirPods family. Now, I love all of the AirPods, but the ones I do use the most are the AirPod Pros. I do love the AirPod Maxes because of how they look and how they feel. This is not a stocking stuffer. You can look at it. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that that's what this is. But under the tree, it is sizable enough to say, oh my gosh, what is that? That has my name on it. I wonder what it is. Let me bust it open really quickly versus, do I want to open that? You're going to bust this open really quickly because of the size. It starts to be at that nice size where you say, okay, this might be a little something worth opening. But then once you start to see what's underneath, anybody who knows what this is will definitely go ahead and bust this box open even faster. The box may not survive. It does come with a lot of the features that you'll find in the AirPods Pro, but it does have a sleeker look. I love the feel of the headphones. I love the look of it. It's simplistic. The controls are easy. Did I mention the features? The features are amazing. Now, this does come at I'm not gonna say whopping. Whopping just sounds really dramatic, but it does come at a cost of $549. Some may like that price, some may not like that price. But again, with the AirPods family, one thing you do have, the choice, and they come in different tiers with different features, and none of them are shabby products. You're going to get something with each and every one of them. Now, someone might choose this because, again, like me, I do like the way that they look, even on top of my head. Kind of stylish. It does look kind of fashionable. They come in different colors. You can team this up with a nice outfit. The only reason why I wouldn't choose this is because big headphones aren't feasible all the time. Again, this is where it comes to knowing your audience. Who are you going to buy this for? If that's something you feel like may be a concern, you might want to go ahead, bounce back down to one of those bad boys. This is a gift to love, throughout the year. I feel like this is a gift that you might buy for somebody and say, what did I get you? And then you start to play around it with yourself and say, I think I have to go back and get myself one. So guys, that was the 200 and up list. That did get a little pricier, but I mean, for what you're buying, you definitely have the longevity. You will definitely get the use out of it, or whoever you're buying it for will get the use out of it. And that's the point behind the gift, right? You want to get something that someone's going to enjoy, something that you know that they'll be using all the time. And when they use it, they'll be thinking about the person who bought it, and that's going to make you feel good, despite what you paid for it. All right. So we went through 3 tiers, 0 to 50, 50 to 200, and 200 and up. Out of those 3 tiers, let us know what you like the best. Let us know what you are going to end up buying off of this list for your friends, your family, and your loved ones. All right, guys? Or shucks, don't forget yourself, because you're going to have to buy a gift for yourself. You can't worry about everyone else and just forget about you. So if that's the case, if you've let yourself out, if you've done your Christmas shopping and you let yourself out, just forget everything I said about everyone else. This right here would be just for you. All right? Guys, again, I want to thank you for tuning in. Let me know exactly how these gifts work out for you. Or if you want to let us know how your holiday season went because you bought them, let us know that as well. We'd love to see it in the comments. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And lastly, don't forget to ring that bell. I'm not telling you to do it, but you should do it anyway so that you know when we drop our next video and we get to share more with you. We appreciate you guys, the support and love, and we'll see you guys later.